Hi, I am Lone Identity. I am staring at you through your windows. You look great.
Do I deserve to be with someone who abuses me just because you think you deserve someone better than you?
Well, yeah.
No,
Another
that's why
easy
I'm
question.
trying to change myself so I don't do that stuff.
How are you trying? You're not trying to change shit. You told her to tell you when you need to be corrected.
Right.
So how is that you actively trying to do anything? You're putting it on her. If you want me to treat you better, you're going to need to request it every time. So,
And even then, I might not listen.
Yeah, I might not, because he told Ramona the same thing. Mm-hmm. Tell me not to do it, and I won't do it. And he sure did a lot of things she kept asking him not to do.
The turtle's name was Yancy.
Yancy.
Yancy. The turtle's name was Yancy.
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 She a baddie, she showing her panties.
Yancy makes me dancing.
She a baddie, she showing her panties.
Can't help but shake my panties.
She a baddie, she showing her panties.
Yancy makes me dancing.
She shake it like jelly.
Can't help but shake my panties. The turtle's name was Yancy.
Yancy.
Yancy. The turtle's name was Yancy. Yancy makes me dancing. Can't help but shake my panties.
Not fucking yours. And she tried to tell you that before.
She shake it like jelly.
I don't have a big belly.
Off the juice, acting loose.
I got some thinking to do.
Yancy makes me dancing. The turtle's name was Yancy.
Yancy.
Yancy. The turtle's name was Yancy.
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 She a baddie, she showing her panties.
Yancy makes me dancing.
She a baddie, she showing her panties.
Can't help but shake my panties.
She a baddie, she showing her panties.
Yancy makes me dancing.
She shake it like jelly.
Can't help but shake my panties.
I'm out of town, thugging with my round, my coochie pink.
Stop putting me down!
I can't say his name, cause he be cheating. I love you, baby. Yeah.
You like the cheaters?
Where the niggas come looking for the hoes.
I just sat down here and put some crap on my toes.
My son need a new pappy.
Stuff they didn't drink now. It's called Natty Daddy.
I'm out here in Miami,
The turtle's name was Yancy.
looking for the hoochie daddy.
How did the doctor see you in your panties?
What? You don't appreciate nothing. Well, I do too. Why do you think I like fucking country? You know why? Because they don't fucking call people bitch. They don't put people down. Your bitch-ass fucking songs suck.
Hey, you dumb dick bags. Are you ready for the show?
Woo daddy, y'all better be.
Now set up and let's start the show.
Actually, I think there was one thing I had for you, Tiffany, before we get started.
Okay.
I do, actually. Here we go.
Are you looking for me? I'm looking for someone. Can you be someone?
Okay, early to bed, early to rise makes a woman healthy, wealthy, and wise. That's why you're wiser than me. It's Steven.
Nice.
Hi, I'm Maurice. I'm an executive by day and a wild man by night.
Hi, my name's Monroe. You've probably already noticed that I have incredibly blue eyes.
I do fashion photography. I took a sponge ball, was pulling him out of a little girl's ear. I'm looking for the goddess. Are you the goddess?
There we go.
Who is the goddess? The goddess is the woman, is a woman, is any woman, is all women.
I'm a 25-year subscriber to both Playboy and the New Yorker magazine.
No fatties. I want it all. No dopers, no smokers, no alcoholics. I steal watches. No posers.
We don't like to write checks.
No hamsters.
We don't like to take out the garbage. What I'm doing right now is making a movie about World War II.
No Donna Juanitas.
And I'm currently involved in cleaning up toxic waste. Do you like cats?
Are you looking for me?
Wow. Yeah. So, of course, Tiffany, there are a lot of men for you to choose from that one. Just write down the number that you like. I don't know what a Donna Juanita is. So if you're one of those, I would avoid the guy who said that.
Okay.
No,
I'm assuming
Juanitas.
it's female Don Juan. I guess that's
Is that
right?
what it is?
I would assume, yeah, Donna Juanita, yeah, Don Juan, but the
okay.
lady.
I thought he was just being racist.
Right. No Latinas, please.
Rose in a ball, wrapped up in dreams, card that explains how much your love means. Table for two, soft candlelight, the words I love you. Somewhere in the night I meant to do that. Does that mean a thing? If you wanted songs, then I meant to sing. I'd give you the world if you'd give mine back what I didn't do. I meant to do that. Late in the night, nothing to say. Maybe a call to talk anyway. A letter or two, some words that rhyme. Promise to love for now and all time. I meant to do that. Does that mean a thing? If you wanted songs, then I meant to sing. I'd give you the world if you'd give mine back what I didn't do. I meant to do that. Hold on to the love you gave.
The whole song?
Until the end.
Yep.
The fuck?
You didn't know he meant it until he started singing the entire song.
Verse 3 is where it really brings it home.
I like how if you feel okay, that very nice, and you're about to stand up, and then you just keep singing.
And I beg you, my heart.
So uncomfortable.
The beat between the verses is the best.
You're like, oh, fuck, it's done.
End of time, and love you more every day until you know that I meant to do that. Does that mean a thing? If you wanted songs, then I meant to sing. I'd give you the world if you'd give mine back what I didn't do. I meant to do that. What I didn't
Oh my God,
do.
He's bringing it home.
I meant to do that. I love you, Jamie. Whenever's time, I'm never gonna let.
What the?
Hey, stop.
I'm not doing that.
Hey, no, him. Stop it.
No, he's not going to.
You skipped over it?
I didn't skip over anything.
Oh.
Blame me. What's wrong with you?
You can't be skipping the singing.
I would never
Tiffany loves the singing.
Yeah, okay, understood, but I would never skip a Lorne song. It skips something.
I'm gonna have to go back and listen.
You
to the
can,
original.
absolutely.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Okay, now I can hear you.
See?
Okay.
Hi, I was singing before, and I was thinking about singing a song on your voicemail. But I was practicing a song before I left it on your voicemail. I didn't want to sound like shit.
Practicing.
Yeah, because I didn't want it to sound like shit when I sang to you. But you called me right in the middle of me singing, so I said, well, I'll just sing to her. But I didn't know if I was going to be able to hear you or not. So I said, oh, shit, I better stop and see if she can hear me. And see if I can hear her.
I didn't hear it.
You didn't hear it?
From the top, Lauren.
Yeah.
No.
Huh. I think it's just headset. I don't think it's my service. I think it's just headset. It's been doing it the last few days. It's like most of the time, people can hear me and I can't hear them. Mm-hmm. So I have to tell them to call me back. Then they call me back, then, well, there's been some of the time I've been able to hear them. But then I have to call them back so they can hear me.
Oh my God.
So then I can get a different headset. Again. Well, which is actually, this is the cheap headset that I got. So I gotta go get another good one. I took the other good one back because it had the thing on the back of it was popping off. So I was like, I'm going to take it back and then get another one in. I'll get that one. So I can check see if they get another one in yet. I'm sorry for being selfish. I'm sorry for being a selfish asshole.
Oh, okay, there we go.
I'm sorry for being a dink.
Right.
Been 3 hours of yelling at Ramona.
Yeah.
Please believe me. I am sorry for being a selfish asshole. I keep forgetting.
Stop. Forgetting not to be a selfish
How
asshole.
hard it is on you to be in the position that you're in.
Didn't you say this last time?
This time he
No.
means it.
We didn't have it last time. This is actually the first time.
First fight.
I mean, we've been upset, but we haven't taken a break.
Oh, okay. We've been upset every day. We've yelled every day, but this is different.
This is a full break.
Yeah. Who could tell?
Well, he sang 2 songs today because they were on a break. One song when things are good.
It sounded like the very first song was saying, what I didn't do, I meant to do that.
Is the ice cream man in someone's neighborhood?
It is.
It's
driving by right now.
fucking January. Why is the ice cream man going by?
We like ice cream.
And why is your front door open, Jordan, so everyone can hear you scream?
It's not.
You can get your guitar out, asshole.
The plot twist is that Slothcat is the ice cream man.
Hey, Slothcat.
You eat your own inventory. That's smoky.
All he ever has is the stuff he doesn't like.
Bomb pops. That's it.
Not since you've been there.
Yes, we have.
No, I don't remember it. But your memory's better than mine, so say we have. So
We had 2 breaks since I moved here.
Two? You've only been there a month and a half? 2 months. I guess 2 months. Been there 2
What
months
does
now.
that tell you?
We haven't had 2 breaks since you've been there.
Yes, we have.
You've only been there 2 months.
Yes, we have.
I don't remember 2 breaks.
I called off the engagement, that's one.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm forgetting.
All within 2 months.
What's that?
All within 2 months.
Okay, but is calling off the engagement a break?
Maybe it doesn't have to be.
It doesn't have to. It could just, we're still together. We're just not engaged anymore.
Yeah.
feel like calling off an engagement is pretty permanent. Like that's usually a relationship ender.
No,
Regular
no.
people, yeah.
Listen, we can still be together. Obviously, I still love you very much. We're just going to take a break from the engagement until you prove to me that you're husband material.
Right. Which he will.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of time.
Sing another
That's fourth
song.
wall up on the trailer. Sing one more song.
Sing 2 songs on my voicemail, and I'll reconsider.
The whole thing.
Full songs.
Yeah.
Engagement, there was a short break, that's 2.
Maybe it's just because I want to forget about it. But I love you, and I'm sorry.
And now we are on break number 3.
I mean, we're not on a break. This break's going to stop. I mean, we're engaged. What are we going to do? We're going to do this when we get married?
Well.
So we got to take a break?
We aren't married yet.
So? We're engaged.
At least they're engaged
We're
now.
not going to do that when we're married.
What's that?
They're engaged again. So just like that, they're engaged again.
He just announced it.
Wow.
And he's a man.
Congratulations, Lauren.
He's a man, and he announced an engagement. Tiffany.
Yeah.
I got news for you.
Yeah.
We're engaged now.
Oh my God! Congratulations, you guys.
Yeah. Please go ahead and get off and call your parents.
Registry at Spencer's Gifts.
Yeah. Let them know, and then I will. When I'm done with the call, I'll join you guys for dinner.
Great.
Wherever they're paying.
So why not get out of the practice of doing that?
If you do this when we get married, then yes, I will.
I'm not going to do this when we get married. Everything is out in the overhead. I thought everything is... Don't be getting all tough girl on me.
Yeah, knock it off.
No need to be doing that. Will called me and talked to me.
Oh God.
What?
Go on.
Oh, we had a nice talk.
And?
And we had a nice talk. It was a good talk. He helped me out. And he helped me.
Oh, so it's okay for you to do it?
He helps Jamie out too.
He did. All the time.
I didn't want to at first. And then I started thinking about what you had said. He had some helpful things to say. And he did. He helped me out a little bit. He helped me to see a couple of things, how hard it is on. He told me he was going to talk to you. I guess he didn't talk to you.
Is this Will they're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in the last call, after more fighting about the turtle song and the panties shaking, Will got on. Will got on with Lauren. Right. And they kind of had it out a little bit. Yeah. And after initially he wanted Will need to say the fuck out of their relationship. When Will got on the phone, it was kind of calming Lauren down and explaining, just trying to help him out. Then it was fine, and they were kind of buddies. So,
and I'm sure that's how they'll stay.
They'll always stay that way. Will had his back. He's not at all upset about Jamie. He was really mad about Jamie having the dildo. He keeps calling it a statue of Will's cock.
Right.
So he wanted to make his own.
Yeah, he was going to make his own dildo.
I think that's fair.
I mean, bro, if you're a woman, and this should be a rule. If your woman is using a statue of another man's cock that she's living with, she should also, by law, I think this should be entered into law, have to have a statue of your own penis that she maybe doesn't have to use it, but she at least has to own.
It has to be in the room while you use the other one.
If the other one is there, it needs to be in the room for photo evidence.
Like on the counter watching.
In vicinity, because what if you want to use it? It should be in vicinity without you having to stop.
Right.
And you
By
should
law.
put googly eyes on it.
Googly eyes?
You've been eating too much ice cream over there. You've got too much ice cream in your system right now.
Oh, all right.
All that's left is the chocolate shell for the ice cream. That's all that you got left in the truck.
Just chocolate shell.
It's just sticking kids' hands in the freezer, then dunking them in and sending them on their way.
$1. Give me
$1. Hard chocolate off your bare hands, kid. Happy January.
He hasn't yet. I wanted to be left alone.
I am sorry for everything. I love you. I really hope you know that I love you more than anything. And I'm sorry that I get so upset about some things that really just mean a lot to me.
I hear it all the time, Lorne. I'm tired of hearing it. Empty words.
Come on, Jamie. This is what you do, is you tell me the empty words. They're not empty words. I love you.
I love the silence with the dog barking in the background. It's really funny.
and he's still trying to bring it around to this love thing.
Mm-hmm.
Let that shit go. It's not happening. She's not into it. She's really upset. And
Go ahead, sorry.
go ahead. No, please.
Well, he needs to make sure that they get back together. So he's going to love bomb.
Before they hang up the phone, otherwise
Mm-hmm.
she'll be all over Will's cock.
Yes.
It's right there.
It doesn't matter what's said as long as they're on good terms when the call's over. He just has to hit me with like we're fine now, we're back together.
We're back. We don't even. It's good that we fight. Look at us now.
Yeah.
We're both crying. We don't want to be apart. That's my fucking favorite.
It is good. It is good.
That's about the only words that I can say that covers everything. I love you.
Well, she has one question that could kill those three
Sometimes I'm
words.
an asshole,
No.
I'm sorry.
And that is why.
Well, that's easy enough to answer, though.
For him?
Yeah,
Okay, why?
I love you because you have how you make me feel.
Right.
And
You're
go ahead, ask me
special.
how do you make me feel?
How
You make me feel loved.
Mhm.
What do you think?
Stupid.
Argue with it though. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
How?
Because there's nothing backing that up. There's no specific examples. There's nothing.
Oh, okay. I gave you a specific example. I love you because of how you make me feel.
And how you are.
Yes. And then you say, well, give me an example. Okay. You make me feel loved. Very loved. That's 2 examples.
I need more than that.
You make me feel special.
More.
I feel special about the love we have. I'm just rattling them off here. They're just
Yeah. Empty.
I know it's not easy on either one of us not being able to be together. And I know it's especially hard on you with what you're having to go through down there.
You expect me to change every aspect of my life for your feelings but can't stop doing the one thing I asked for. I'm not trying to change who you are. I'm trying to make you stop treating me like garbage.
Good luck.
I don't want to treat you like garbage. I don't want to do that to you. I love it when we are getting along so good. I fucking love it. But you tease me about Wildo. You tease me about it. You do. This is something that I talked to Will about. I don't mind that you use it in the show to promote it. But on the personal time, that's something completely different. Even Will said it's inappropriate.
Even Will said.
And he said it must speak that it's a good quality. Well, yeah, that does say that. But still, with where it was made, the name of it, and where it was made, it's inappropriate. And he understands how I would feel like that.
You are so selfish and self-centered, you don't give a shit about my recovery or what I'm going through physically or mentally. All you do is complain about the things you aren't getting. You even ignore what you do get because you aren't getting everything. Just like a spoiled child.
You don't tell me everything. When I ask you, you don't tell me everything.
But.
Oh, shut up.
Why? Because I'm right on that?
I don't even think that was the answer to the
that
question.
That has nothing to do with what I said.
I asked you about the doctors and what they say. And you tell me, and I don't ask you again because you say you already asked me that. What am I supposed to do, Jamie?
So he'll ask her about the doctors, what they said. She'll maybe give a half-ass answer, and he moves on. His job is done. But why is the duffel bag in your room can be a full 2-hour interrogation?
Yes.
So he could give a shit about her health or what's really going on with her. He's asking out of obligation because that's what you do as a boyfriend / fiance. But jealousy or anything like that, he will dig to the fucking Detective Columbo comes out and starts good cop, bad cop read technique on you. And that's what she's pointing out right now. But he is going, I bet he'll turn this around real fast. And she'll be eating out of the palm of his hands in just a second here.
I want details, but you don't give them to me.
Right. Do you daily updates about how my health is bad?
No, because you tell me every time I ask you, tell me, I just told you. You just asked me that. I ask you every day, how are you feeling?
Do I need to explain my situation to you every day?
You don't need to know. But I ask you every day I ask you every day how you're feeling. You tell me you're fine.
So what?
So I figured you tell me if there's something else that you want me to know, because every time I ask you about the doctors and your rehab and all that, you act like you get upset at me.
So because I say fine, you can demand and scream to get things you want?
Yes.
I didn't demand and scream when you tell me you're fine.
Oh, you don't?
When you tell me you're fine? When I ask you how you're feeling, you say...
Pictures. Come up here, come up here, come up here.
I'm sorry, I get frustrated.
That was easy.
I love you and I miss you and I want to see you. I want to be with you.
Don't do this, don't do that.
Sorry, I'm so protective.
Jamie, you know I have no control over my emotions.
Do what I want, there's hell to pay. Pretty fucking selfish.
I play hard and I love hard. I'm not going to apologize for that.
I'm sorry for getting frustrated.
Oh, there we go.
But I'm supposed to put up with that.
I'm sorry for getting
There
frustrated.
should be no repercussions to your actions. I should deal with it and smile.
No, you just talk to me about it. Both of us cool down and then talk about things.
Both of us cool down.
If we're getting upset about something, let's talk about
Group
it.
effort.
Instead of just blowing it off.
I do, and you argue about it and say I'm...
Do you know how I like to cool down, guys, after I'm all ramped up from my robot girlfriend?
How's that?
I found something new I think you guys are going to like. It's called mic nastics.
You may wonder, nastics, what is that? Well, it's meant to be similar to gymnastics. Although, my name's Mike, it's not Jim, and the things I do are similar to gymnastic activities. So, voila, nastics.
Okay.
He's on his head.
Look at this. Boom. Oh, impressive. You don't need proper setup for any of this stuff. Just wherever you have room.
Yeah.
Do it next to your car.
Yeah, in the rain, with your jorts on.
Hello, George.
There we go.
Whoa. Nice. There we go.
The floor's not going to take a lot of that.
No, and look at that.
Oh, he hurt himself there.
He did. Look at this. Imagine living in that house next to it and looking out the window and seeing this.
Pretty good.
Oh my
This
God,
amount, I
I know.
almost cut my toe. I gotta be careful when I'm swinging that way. We're doing the high dive again today. Here's number 1. Number 5.
You got this. Oh, shit. Almost.
Wow.
Number 11.
Dang.
You can see the structure of the house shake every time it's rolling.
Yes.
That's
Number
crazy.
17.
Who was this for?
It's for all of us.
Oh, he did it.
Or whoever.
See that?
He did it. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, look at that. Calm down, Tiffany.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Almost.
a strong man.
Almost. Oh, yeah, just kind of loop it over.
There you have it.
Oh, yeah,
And,
just take that part off.
Hope you enjoyed the show.
I can see why you use that to cool
We think-
down. That's great.
It's a great cool down because I run through my crowded hallway and dive over things.
You basically fall to the ground.
You just fall to the ground and the house shakes. And I feel great. The shirt rip. The awkward shirt rip.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't pre-ripped or anything.
If you're gonna rip your shirt, don't tuck it in so tight.
Well,
It's just gonna be a bunch
that's
of fabric trapped at the bottom.
just a classy look. The guy, you gotta go with what you go with, right?
Yeah.
But Tiffany, I thought you would like that since you appreciate
love that.
beefcake.
I
You'd be like,
That is a beefcake.
like-
I wonder if he's on that dating video.
he's probably on
one
part
of
3. He's
Okay,
probably on part
cool.
3. No fatties. You gotta like Mike Nastics.
And then he rips his shirt. I'd be in.
Just the top part. Just
Just
not
the top part.
The bottom part's tough.
There's a seam there.
There's a double stitch.
Mhm.
To admit I'm wrong.
About what?
Spare me lawn.
Jeez, I wish you saw the
Everything.
stuff.
Everything.
Not everything, Jamie.
Yes.
You blow off things that I say. Like it
No, I
shouldn't
don't.
matter. Yeah, you do. call me silly, and then you blow it off.
You say you call me silly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it hurts. It's hate speech.
It might be silly to you because you know how you're feeling. And even though I tell you how I'm feeling,
How can you claim to love me when you have something new to complain about with me every single day?
I don't have something. I complain about one thing, or two things. You being naked in front of
No,
Will,
you didn't, Lorne.
and Will don't.
That's it. He complains about two things: her job and her life. That's it. Everything else is fine.
Yeah.
Because that is her being naked in front of Will. Isn't that her job?
Yes, but I think he's talking about other times as well.
It's practice.
Yeah, I agree.
Just like when he was practicing singing some song that she didn't want to hear.
Hmm.
Will is practicing looking at her naked body so that when he sees her on the set, it's just like being at home. Not a big deal.
Right. Yeah, it's no big deal.
Maybe they're doing boner checks. Like he'll walk by and she'll say, "Did you get an erection?" And he'll say no, and they'll high five. Progress.
Except he always does get one.
Unlike Lord.
Right. Is that a Wildo in your pants, or are you happy to see me?
Is that a Wildo or the real dough? Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go down the list.
Oh, God. Go ahead.
My job, the show with John Michael Jr., Will doing my nails, me wearing a bikini, me wearing a crop top, me playing cornhole. Should I continue, or is that enough to prove my point?
Keep going.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I can't believe you mentioned doing the show with John
But it's
Michael
just
Jr.
one thing.
I can't believe you mentioned the show with John Michael Jr.
Who is John Michael
Right,
Jr.?
ignore the point yet.
That's MJ's fiance.
Of course it is.
It
Yeah.
was MJ and JM. JMJ. And they also made a replica of his penis. It was going to be called the John Michael Jr. Jr.
That's pretty good, actually.
Dude, solid marketing all around.
Yeah.
Man, that sounds like a Super Nintendo game.
John Michael Jr. Jr.?
Yeah.
What the fuck Super Nintendo? What Super Nintendo game would that be?
Like a Donkey Kong Jr. situation?
No, I'm not pressing play until I get an explanation of what kind of game, unless it was from that place that was making those Christian games. What is John Michael? I'd like you to explain. I want a 1-paragraph synopsis of what John Michael Jr. Jr. is. Like I'm reading Nintendo Power Magazine back in the day. Go on.
John Michael Jr. Jr. is a platformer in the 32-bit format. It features a anthropomorphic dildo. You know, with the classic gloves, the white glove look. You know,
so it's like Earthworm Jim, but it's a dildo?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
So it's basically just Earthworm Jim, but a dildo.
Yeah, see, that's a good idea, but we gotta have those classic white gloves, you know, with the lines, something like a robot suit, you know, just like Earthworm Jim, but put the dildo in there.
So just, it's even better when you say it after I said it. like it was your idea. Tiffany, are you on board with this earthworm gym, but a dildo with the gloves and everything?
Of course I am.
Because we're putting your name on it. Tiffany Lockhart presents John Michael Jr. for the Super Nintendo.
Excellent.
Lockhart Studios. Having googly eyes on the penis makes a lot more sense when you imagine it coming out of like an earthworm gym suit. Now I get it.
Now
it's not. Yeah,
you need eyes to see. How do I know which direction my dildo's facing on the screen?
How is the penis supposed to look around and see where it's going?
Yeah, exactly. So
how's he collecting gumdrops to get me all the points?
Go rent it from Blockbuster. So.
Yeah, I complain about things.
Sometimes.
Some of the things you ask
Just
me about.
point out what you don't lean.
Some of the things you ask me about. Like the John Michael Jr. thing.
Just point out what you don't like. Ignore that it isn't one thing right.
Honey, I'm not going to say that I'm wrong, that I'm right on everything. I'm not right on everything.
It's one thing right now. Is that what you will say?
No. I've complained about it.
You are hardly right, Lorne. By the
We're
way,
in a relationship.
There you go.
Time is going to pass, and there's going to be other things that we complain about.
Nice. So get over this one.
You're going to make a list for when we're 50 years old or down the road.
When who's 50?
Didn't he ask for a list of examples?
I think
she
so.
said, I can give you examples. He said, okay, let me hear them. And then there was silence. And then she listed the examples. And he's like, okay, got a bunch of examples. Are you going to be doing that when I'm 50? Isn't he 52 at the time?
Yeah.
That's so funny. Acting like it's far off for both of them.
I know.
When we're old and gray and 50 years old.
Bitch, you got a flux capacitor? You're 52. What are you talking about? And if there's a list of all these fucked up things, that's not something, okay, yeah, let me hear your list, and then you just brush it off and go, okay, there's gonna be lots of stuff. I'm gonna piss you off so many times. That list you're gonna laugh at that list in a year with the number of things you'll be able to add to it.
And he picked out one of them, the John Michael Jr. thing. I can't believe you said that. Like, what about everything else?
Let's not worry about that right now. This is Tiff, I used to watch Cheaters, right? Remember watching Cheaters?
Yeah.
And the person would get caught, and what would they say? You called cheaters? You couldn't just ask me? Like you've been cheating, you've been hiding shit. There's those recorded phone calls where you're pretending you're at work. You weren't like, hey, I'm gonna go out and bang some chick. You call cheaters? That's Lauren. You're gonna bring that up right now?
Yeah.
I mean, that I've complained about this many things throughout the years.
Back to this turtle.
Oh, shut the fuck up, that's what you do.
By the way, what?
By the way, what?
You make lists about every little thing I do. I mentioned things from last week, you have to go back to months ago.
Lauren, you don't have to type. You can just talk.
I know.
What's he doing?
He forgot.
Yeah.
You act like I should just forget your verbal and mental abuse because it wasn't today.
When you say it like that, it sounds
And
bad.
as I was saying,
sounds real bad.
It's okay when Will is on your side, but you lash out and treat me like garbage when you think he's taking mine.
Well, if it helps you, Will wasn't just on my side.
Go figure that one.
Will wasn't just on my side. He was on yours too.
Yeah, you have no idea what they talked about.
Right.
Here's more to the list.
The list is growing as we speak, Lord.
Taking to Will, the turtle song, not coming to see you, not sending all the pictures you demand, not responding when you want, not responding to your dick pic. It's every day and it never stops.
Like I say, Will was on your side too. And I'm sorry.
Ignored
about
everything.
pictures.
How come you get to decide when it's appropriate?
Well, like I said, Will's also on your side. Just name like 10 more things.
I know. I know.
For will you be involved?
But I didn't call him. He called me.
Doesn't matter.
I wasn't going to talk to him.
Doesn't chance the question.
I wasn't going to talk to him about her. But I was so upset.
You are controlling and manipulative.
I'm sorry about wanting pictures from her. I don't know why I'm saying sorry, because I'm not sorry about wanting pictures of you.
Of your beauty.
I'm sorry about asking you for them. A lot, but I just want to be closer to you, Jamie. I don't get to see you. I just want
Right
to be
here we
closer.
go, pointing out one little thing that you can't talk away and missing the overall story.
Well, don't interrupt him. He's cooking.
He's not mentioning
What's
that
the-
the photos that he wants are the naked ones.
Well, if
He's like,
everyone else
I'm so
gets
sorry.
to see
I want
them,
to see you.
I'm
I just
so
really
sorry
want
that everyone else gets to see her naked body and I don't.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry that because I went to a sting house years ago, made a mistake, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned it or not. Didn't want to be there. That I can't go on the internet and visit the porn hubs and the spank bangs and wherever else your porn may be uploaded for free, so I might watch it without a paywall. I'm sorry about that, Jamie, but I made those mistakes. So send me your titties, even though I'm not supposed to have them. Legally, I shouldn't have them.
Right.
Send them to me.
Doesn't that make it more fun?
Break the law. Send me them illegal titties.
Sure
girl.
does.
I mean, it wouldn't be. Isn't it illegal shit what got him in trouble in the first place? You would think you would never want to break any type of rule involving what you can and cannot be getting on the internet after what you got in trouble for.
Exactly. And especially because this person's never been verified that they're over the age of 18.
Yeah. For all he knows, it could be some dude using a robot voice. But hold on, a 15-year-old dude.
Yes.
And he would get in so much trouble. And what would Judge Woodcock, because I'm just assuming it's always going to be Judge Woodcock on the bench. What would Judge Woodcock say when Lauren's in front of him again? And this time it's for getting into trouble because he was once again, and Lauren would try and use the excuse, well, I thought it was a girl.
Right.
I thought we were in love. Jamie,
Yeah.
Amy Boutte. I mean, Jamie could be a boy name or a girl name.
Yeah, and Amy Boutte. I mean, it certainly could be a boy name.
That's French.
Yeah.
Overall story, Lorne.
Overall story is I love you.
Incorrect.
No. It's not incorrect that I love you.
What's the overall story, Lorne?
The overall story is I hate being away from you. I hate not being able to be with you.
Incorrect.
I try to do everything I can to try to be closer to you. And I get frustrated. And I'm sorry.
You don't love me. You want to control me and change me into what you want.
Bullshit. I love you. Just because I don't agree with everything doesn't mean that I don't love you. I love you.
Does screaming at me and bitching at me every day and throwing a fit every day bring you closer to me?
Should. It could.
No, it doesn't. That's me being frustrated.
Well, that's
Because
what
I
you
can't
do.
I can't do anything about it. It's so frustrating.
What's the overall story, Lorne?
It's weird that him saying, I'm so frustrated by our distance and my inability to be with you that I yell at you for it. I want to punish you for it. And she doesn't melt. How come that doesn't make her feel good? And that's what he expects though, right? Like that to him is it's supposed to be like that should be a showstopper. That's a heartwarming moment. Like, oh, okay, he's only abusing me because he's sad that he can't be with me. That's actually kind of romantic.
Yes.
Fucking idiot.
The overall story, Jamie, is I love you. And I get frustrated. And I'm sorry.
Should I list more things you had an issue with in the past month?
No.
This isn't fun anymore.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've come up with more while since you're sitting there.
But it was only one thing, right? And you are stunned that I want breaks from that? Seriously?
Stunned isn't the word, is it?
Flabbergasted.
You say, why do you want to continuously take breaks? Why not just talk it through?
Because there is no talking it through with you.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, there is.
No, there isn't, Lorne.
2 or 3 hours apart so we can both cool down and then be back on the phone talking to each other and talk it all through.
I love that.
Yeah.
And how long would it take for it to get escalated again so that he's screaming?
Oh my God. It's like you never watched a TV show before. Okay. Hold on. I'm mad at you all day. All day we're sniping back and forth at each other with comedic timing, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the night, we sit down and we have it out. And then there's even a little joke at the end, right? To give it some levity.
Mm-hmm.
And then because we promised ourselves early on we were never going to fight. We weren't going to go to bed angry. And Lauren really believes that. Like when you say we're not going to go to bed angry, it's because you're going to talk everything over. You realize that you're lifelong partners and like it's silly to be fighting anymore. And that's a reset. You might even have some sex that, well, not with Lauren, but maybe you'll use the dildo that night.
After Lauren goes to sleep.
Okay, you could use the dildo, but tape Lauren's face to it.
Oh.
What do you think of that? There's like
which part?
It's like he's doing the O face.
Right. Or like on the balls, there's the staple to the balls.
and then you're using that. Then it's not so bad because you're still thinking about Lauren. But yeah, so you're gonna have this conversation at night, and so things are never that bad. Tiffany, I don't know if you understand this or not, but things are never that bad because there's no anger building because every day you have a heart to heart, you talk it over at the table or on the couch, and then that's followed by cuddling, TV, and or lovemaking.
You're right. I didn't understand that.
Now you do though.
I do.
Do you want me to sing?
Thank you. I do. Yes. I think you have to.
In a little bit.
You can't hit those notes.
I've been smoking. I'm not Lady Gaga, as you pointed out many times.
Yes, I have pointed that out.
It gives us both time to think. Instead of saying mean words to each other.
Do you realize how loud you screamed at me earlier? How am I supposed to talk through that?
We'll just cool off.
That's what I'm saying. Just if I scream, just tell me, stop right there. We're taking a break. Talk for 2 or 3 hours. Think things through. Let us both calm down and think things through before we fucking start yelling at each other.
But you're already yelling.
He's just so comfortable sitting in silence. I'm still impressed by it.
Even though you know you're waiting for your robot girlfriend to talk, it would be very uncomfortable because of the type of conversation that you're having. Yeah. You're just waiting to hear a response to this argument that you're having, and it's all written out. It's like having a text battle with someone. Only you're on the phone.
Like, yeah, there is no comfortable silence. Every silence is deeply uncomfortable, and he's just somehow there for it.
But like, why would you? So after this conversation is going downhill, he's talking about, well, let's take a break. Why wouldn't this be the perfect opportunity to say, hey, this isn't going in the right direction. Why don't we take a break and regroup and try again? Because every minute he can keep her on the phone is another minute he is pretty sure there isn't a penis inside of her.
Yes, this is about them working on their relationship. So he'll hang in there as long as he has to, because he's committed.
Love conquers all. Yeah, he's not going to quit.
No.
Look, he didn't want to go to the Sting House, but he was so in love with Casey that he neglected the dog being afraid of thunder or whatever, and he went there anyway just to make sure she was okay.
Yeah.
And then he went to prison for 5 years for that, just for checking on someone.
Exactly. I know. And he wasn't asking her for a kiss.
No.
He was asking to kiss her cheek.
He just wanted a little kiss on the cheek. Like he kissed his nieces. Was that weird? And, you know, imagine just going to check and make sure that a child was home safe while their parents were out of town. Their neglectful parents were out of town, and then doing 5 years in prison for it. How is that America?
It isn't. It's not the America that I want to be in.
Not the one I grew up in.
It's not the one I voted for.
You deflect and flip things around. There's not taking through you. You tell me I'm wrong and I don't know what I'm taking about, then I have to prove it to you. Then I get yelled at for always having to be right, when it's your fucking stubborn ass who can't be wrong.
I love you.
My stubborn ass winds up
It's you
listening
that is
to
the
you.
problem here.
My
It's you that
stubborn
is
ass
the
winds up-
problem here.
Huh?
It's you that is the problem here.
It's not just me, Jamie. There are things that you ignore that I say, that you just blow off.
You ignored everything she
Call me
said.
silly for it.
She ran down 30 things. He ignored every single one of them. And only talked about that Super Nintendo game that everyone remembers, John Michael Jr. Jr.
I don't know if that's going to get greenlit, by the censor people. You know, the people that make up the ratings and whatnot.
The ESRB.
The NAACP.
I don't think it's the
Yeah,
NAACP.
I think it is. I think you guys are wrong.
I don't know if they have anything to do with. I don't think they have anything to do with Nintendo Power Magazine.
Yeah, they do video game ratings. I'm pretty sure.
He keeps saying that she says that it's silly, that she calls him silly. She doesn't say that. She calls him stupid.
Same thing.
Same thing.
You scream at me if I take an hour to respond and you expect me to believe you will just be okay with me telling you to stop and talk again in 3 hours? Fuck off.
See? Why are you telling me fuck off?
I think because she wants you to fuck off.
Yeah. Lauren's not going to tell you to fuck off. He's going to hang up the phone.
See what? You ignored everything I've said and try to find parts you can argue so you don't look bad.
Would a psycho do this?
No, I'm not. It's hard. Took me by surprise. She's saying fuck off.
Bye.
I thought you were talking to me. If I started to scream, hang up on me and send me a text.
No.
Say, tell me calm down. I'm talking 2 or 3 hours.
No.
Like, and I know it goes without saying, but how about you just don't start screaming in the first place?
Yeah, but he's really upset and he's really frustrated because of what Jamie does.
And also, he loves her so much that his senses are
Yeah.
all heightened,
Exactly.
like a spider sense. Only
He
for
just wants to be with her so badly.
so he can't help himself. But you know, so then okay, or maybe you can't. But you recognize that you do yell and scream and lose control. So maybe when you feel yourself get to that point, you can separate yourself from the situation.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, kind of like what Judge Woodcock said about, hey, you know what? There are lots of people talking about you online, but guess what? If you don't go look for it, it might as well not even be there. So
Right.
you feel yourself building up to that rage. Just take the teapot off the stove, baby. That's all you gotta do.
That's all you have to do.
That's all you gotta do.
But Lauren doesn't know how to do that. He expects you to tell him what to do, because if you tell him to do something or if you tell him not to do something, he's going to listen.
He's not going to do it. But and that's all. Do you think it's also because, well, you're his girlfriend, so just like how he wanted Kayla to set an alarm clock to wake him up to go to a job interview?
Mm-hmm.
Like, but she's 11, or why is she in charge of setting an alarm to make sure that you get up to go? Because it's your involvement, right? So
yes,
I'm getting you telling me to calm down shows that you care enough to help me be better for you.
Yes, and you care about the relationship.
I'm going to put that on
must be
a
together.
dating profile. Like, tell me not to yell at you, and I won't do it. I'm that kind of guy. I'm the kind of guy that's not going to abuse you if you ask me to stop doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Hit me up.
That'll
ladies. Hit me up, ladies. And I do Mike Nastics. I know that would get you.
It already has.
Tiger moves.
And tiger moves. Yeah. That was
Eli
a
don't
really
know
good
nothing
one
about
too.
tiger moves.
No, he doesn't.
You know what he does know about?
What?
Friends.
Hi, I'm Sam, and basically I'm here because I want to be your friend. What's your name?
Tiffany.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about you now. Like, where are you from?
Go on.
That's
None
a
of your
nice.
business.
That's a nice part of the country. Any pets? Hmm.
2 dogs.
I'm a cat person myself. Yeah.
Oh,
Tell me about your
yeah.
parents. I bet they're really neat. You
Oh,
know,
the fucking
was your
dog.
mother overprotective by any chance? I don't know. Is there guilt in your family at all
no.
by any chance?
None. Oh, what are you doing?
I tell you, friendship is filled with surprises, and you just blew me away with that one.
Did you
His
just
dick
take it
is
out?
I was infatuated with this one for like 5-6 years.
Friendship is full of
and never had a
surprises.
single date.
Paula.
Here's my brother. He's 10 years older than me. He used to play a game called Trees. And the thing was, he was the tree and I was the guy walking in the forest. And he fell over on me. And the object of the game was for me to get out from under the tree. Watch this.
Oh, I don't like.
Whoa. It's like I have a rubber nose. I used to make
Well,
this
that's kinda
noise.
cool.
It's a noise that means I'm very excited,
ready?
very happy. And I'd like to do it for you right now. One more picture of
My
you
man,
and me
get
together.
out of here.
What do you say?
One more picture. Ready?
What?
Ready?
Selfie. Cheese.
Yeah.
Smile.
That's gonna be a good one. This will be for the Dateline when they never find Tiffany.
I know, exactly.
I don't know. She met some friend on a video cassette.
They just find that tape in the woods next to one of her shoes.
Yeah. Yeah.
One of her Uggs.
Yeah, and a bangle bracelet.
That's how we know it was you. The Uggs and the jelly bracelet. I knew.
Okay, well,
That doesn't work with you.
it was an ideal.
That doesn't work with you.
What do you mean it doesn't work with me? Why wouldn't it work? I listen to you most all the other times when you say something like that to me. It works. I stop. And I think.
I think Jamie might be upset.
Yeah, I think so.
I thought that was one of you.
I thought
No.
Slothcat was doing high dives in the hallway.
I'll be told by you that quote, I knew you wanted a reason to get off the phone.
No. Just say, Lauren, stop. Think. And
Quote, something else is more
Oh, yeah.
important.
say, Lauren, you're yelling, stop and think and calm down. And I'll call you in an hour.
Shut the fuck up.
No, that's not.
All
what
right.
That's not what I said at all.
I get an idea. And you want me to
That's
just
not
fuck
how
it?
it
Horrible
ever works.
idea.
It really is.
We've never done it before.
We never even tried it. You never tried making you completely responsible.
Not if you just hang up and text me. We've never done that before.
Shut the fuck up and listen.
Oh.
I have said before I will not be talked to that way and hang up. Guess what you say? I'll be told by you that quote, I knew you wanted a reason to get off the phone. Quote, something else is more important.
What do you have to say?
Quote,
Lauren?
you don't like being wrong. I don't need to teach you how to be a mature adult, you are 50.
Lauren. Mention reparenting, Lauren.
Or just her
Thumbs
singing.
up in an asshole. Can't promise it'll never happen again.
Oh,
You're abusive and I'm tired of it and I can't take it anymore.
Sounds like a breakup.
Write her a poem about a vegan breakfast.
Yeah, turn it around, Lauren. You got this.
Mm-hmm.
You need a break so you can figure out what you want and what you need to do about your behavior.
I'm not taking a break.
And I know what I want, Jamie. I want you. I want us. What I don't want is you to continuously tease me about Wildo.
Just right back to that.
Yep.
It's not my responsibility to put you in timeout when you're abusing me. Are you insane?
Well, we know the answer to that.
Hey, stop and think about this.
I'm not
You
your
don't
mother.
You don't think it's abusive to
I'm
me
not
when
your
you
mother.
tease. Don't do that, because all you're doing is interrupting me because you don't want to hear me.
That's abuse.
You don't think that you're abusing me when you tease me about Wildo, when you know
Fine,
that
let's
I've
hear you
exercised-
deflect.
there's no deflecting, Jamie.
I'm not deflecting. I'm
Biggest
just
thing
saying,
that
what
I've
about
been asking
you?
you for
Exactly.
since it was made was to not to use it.
Me saying
what
the
do you
word
do?
will do isn't abuse lawn.
Jamie, you tease me about the thing.
No, I don't.
You do too.
Name
You
the
know how much
teasing.
I don't like that thing. You know that I don't. How much I don't like
Name
that
the
thing.
teasing.
Name the. Of course, you want me to name the teasing.
Yeah, you probably want examples.
You're always talking about it.
No, I'm not.
That wasn't technical. So take that term always. That word always as technical.
Name 2 times.
Name one time.
Yeah,
If you can't back your claims, then why should I accept what you say?
because I love you.
Talk about it a lot. A lot more than what is appropriate.
Well, okay. What's the appropriate number of times to talk about the dildo made from your ex-boyfriend's penis?
I'm going to go with 0 times.
Wait, per day or?
Yes, because you should never have one.
Oh, what if I work in the industry
Mm-hmm.
and it's just the same thing with that Jamie's doing right now. Jamie's marketing it. It's for selling her OnlyFans. She got a link tree. You can buy the Wildo right off her link tree. You could donate a Wildo to a veteran probably through the
Right.
website.
Yeah.
So in that scenario, how often can I talk about the statue made from my ex-boyfriend's penis?
In that scenario, it's 0.
How in that? Are you being serious?
I'm being serious.
Why can I not talk? Why? So okay, so you're being serious now. You're Lauren.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're with a woman who has a dildo made from her ex, and it's something that she markets and she sells. You don't want to sit down at the dinner table and hear about it.
No, I don't.
Ever.
Ever.
Wow.
I know. I'm unreasonable.
You definitely are. A lot of things that you're not willing to talk about. One of them being someone's ex-boyfriend's penis statue.
That's right.
And that's just not how you were raised.
That's not how I was raised. No. You're obviously different.
Yeah, I'm a little different. I'm going to say up to 3 times per day.
He's
right?
a modern man.
Yeah. Breakfast. If you want to get them all out of the way early in the morning, that's fine. But I'm saying, like, how about 1 at breakfast, 1 at lunch, and 1 at dinner? Spread it out.
Okay.
So I'm not constantly hearing about it. It's not rapid fire. But I think 0 is unreasonable.
Okay. Well, good luck to you.
Sorry, guys. I'm going to have to agree with Tiffany on this. You know?
Of course you do, but you don't feel that way.
I do. Look, I have feelings, and they should be respected.
Okay, explain them.
Hey, I 100% agree with Tiffany on this. So
No, I don't. We'll see about this.
Especially to your fiance. It's not something that he wants to hear about.
Oh, Tiffany and Lauren sound a lot alike. Never thought I'd say that.
I'm with Lauren.
Because I can say something like this, Lauren, you do this all the time, this and that, but I will never mention when. So what does that prove?
Why is it so hard to not use that thing? Why on earth would you throw all the other ones away just because of that one?
Because it's that good of a product.
Yeah, she always reaches for that. She doesn't reach for the other ones.
Why would she want to use the other ones if this is the one she likes? This is the one she's marketing and stuff. Why would that fucking matter? Why he's so upset that she liked this silicone penis better than the other silicone penises? It's not real. It's just a thing.
But it's made out of will.
Actually, there's no will blood in this batch. These are not
No,
the
there
voodoo
isn't.
batch.
But everything about it is will.
But it's not will.
No, but it's from him though.
So she can think about will.
Yes, and she's
Even
going to
though-
remember how good it was when they were really doing it.
Even though she really wanted it, he's in the same house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it is will, as far as Lauren is concerned.
You see how upsetting that is to me?
You don't get to abuse me and bitch every day until I change whatever behavior you don't like.
Why not?
So that's what it is. Because I bitch about it, you tease me about it.
I don't tease you, Lauren.
Yeah, you do, Jamie. Did you throw all your other ones away?
Name an example.
You threw your other dildos away.
Did you throw all your other ones away?
You knew I wanted those.
Because I'm betting that you didn't. But you teased me that you did.
Yes.
Oh,
How is that
Lauren.
teasing?
And then I'm jealous.
Okay, you threw all your other ones away. Why would you throw all your other ones away just because I say that I don't like Will, though?
They have feelings too, Jamie.
What do you think about the other guys that had dildos made out of their penises and you just threw them in the trash?
How do you think they would feel?
Mm-hmm.
How would I can't think of any. I can't think of his name. But how would that male star feel? It's like Toy Story with Woody and Buzz, right?
Hey man, I actually have a script for
Both
that.
great porn star names.
Woody and a Buzz got thrown out. You had a script for Sex Toy Story?
Yeah, but I found it to be inappropriate because I like the actual Toy Story so much.
Okay. At what point of writing the script did you find it to be inappropriate?
When Woody was upset with the vibrator, that's why I was like, man, this.
You're a toy.
Because little Bo Peep kept going in there, she kept going to the parents' room, and you know what's in the parents' room. So Woody was very interested in where the hell she was going all the time, and that's when I had scrapped it and knew the NAACP was not going to do it.
I started my work on John Michael Jr. for the Super Nintendo.
But you said I was teasing you by saying that. What was your point?
He actually thought that she was teasing
My
him.
point is,
When she said she threw them all away.
Yeah.
Yeah, she really kept them all, and she was just saying that to him to make him jealous.
Exactly. Yep. Just like he would say the same stuff about Winnie, that she was just saying stuff to get a reaction out of him, but it wasn't really true.
You're just saying you don't want to be with me, that I disgust you.
Yeah. You call me a pedophile just because you're teasing me.
Just teasing, not because of that show I got on.
Right. You don't really think I am. You love me.
If you threw all the other ones away, then you just told me it's just because of my bitching. So I bitched about Willow, so you threw your other ones
I
away.
threw them out before you had an issue, Lorne.
How could you throw them out before I had an issue? When it was that same day that you made it.
No,
I told you I had an issue with. I told you I had an issue with them. I told you I had an issue with you being there and making it.
So if it's not about him having an issue with it and him complaining, and that's what led her to throw them all away, it's because she really wanted to throw all them away and use Wildo only.
Yeah. She got rid of everything else for the premiere one. Not to save shelf space or to make room for new ones. Because that's it. It's in like it's in a pool cue case. And she has to open it up and then screw both pieces together because it's that big.
The first and last dildo you'll ever need.
Then you chalk the tip and then you're ready to go. With your Wildo. And I hope it lights up like the case in Pulp Fiction when you open it. Because that would like give it the respect that it deserves.
Lorne, stop trying to make it out like I'm manipulative like you. It isn't the case.
I'm not trying to make it out to be anything. I'm just trying to figure out why you would.
Yes, you are.
Trying to figure out why you would have such a hard time not using it. And what the point is of teasing me about it.
You're teasing me because of X. That's not what happened. I meant it's because of Y. That's not what happened. So how am I teasing you?
Because you mention it a lot, Jamie.
Now we're back at that.
You mention it more than I do, Lorne.
You was even going to use it while you're doing our regular phone sex.
Right, ignore what I said.
But did I mention it? If I mention it more than you do, then that tells you that I have a big problem with it.
Yeah, that's right.
Obviously affecting the way that I feel.
Right.
And she doesn't care, so...
Yeah, but she better start.
Yeah, otherwise he's going to think about leaving.
Yes, he's going to go find somebody who will care.
Fucking gawking at me.
Stop your stupid bullshit.
It's like, isn't that the pedophile from that TV show?
I'm going to take it today.
No, that's my husband.
So now it's you do mention it and you have a problem, but before I was teasing you and mentioning it all the time. Why can't you own it? That's your problem, not mine.
No, it's our problem.
Yes. He wants to talk about his ticket.
I know, it's my problem because my fiance is using the one dildo that was filmed from her ex-boyfriend.
Yeah. Story is old as
living
time.
with her 24/7.
That is weird.
See what I'm saying?
Shut up.
Do you understand now, Casey? Jamie, sorry.
Do you see why I have a problem with it?
We are talking about your abusive behavior, not actions of mine you don't like. If you're not willing to discuss your abusive behavior, then there's no point in having this conversation.
Come on.
I'm sorry for yelling. That was inappropriate. I'm sorry for being so upset.
I'm sorry you upset
Sorry
me
for
so
not
much.
thinking before I let my emotions out.
Come on, blame her in some
What do
way.
you think is a bigger issue, Lorne? You abusing me on almost daily basis, or me using a piece of plastic to orgasm?
The turtle panties. By far.
I don't abuse you on a daily basis.
There we go. That's a nice answer.
Yes.
Damn near daily.
A good answer.
If you're going to say daily, you better mean it.
Jamie, I know to you it's a piece of plastic.
Yeah. Let's disregard the abuse nearly every day and get back to what's really important here. The thing that you use to masturbate yourself.
Yes, the thing that makes me abusive.
Yeah. No.
But it's not to me.
Shut up.
I don't know why you can't understand that.
Listen.
Now do you understand?
I said almost daily basis. What did you do? You ignored the point and said I don't do it daily. This is what you do every single fucking time you are confronted with how you abuse me.
I didn't hear the word almost.
You deflect.
I apologize for not hearing the word almost.
Such a gentleman.
Does that matter? Does that change my point? You just did it again.
What did I just do? I just apologized for not hearing the word almost. How could I possibly have done anything wrong there?
Yell at her.
Missed the point and said I didn't hear almost.
I don't even know what the hell I did there wrong there.
I can't win for losing, Jamie. Lauren's life would be so much easier if he did that Rent-A-Friend and never met anyone for real. But he'd probably get catfished by the VHS tape.
He would.
Right, of course not. You've been deflecting to stay away
Especially
from
when
your
they get
behavior and
up
how
close.
you treat me.
When they get him close to take the selfie.
Yeah.
And then they would tell him that they were going to blackmail him with it. And Lauren would send money to whoever it said inside the box of the VHS tape. Sending checks to Nigeria.
Yes.
Honey, I did not hear you say the word almost. I am sorry for not hearing it.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
I am not deflecting on anything there. I'm apologizing to you for not
You are
hearing
failing
the
to
word
see the point.
almost. What's the point? That I'm deflecting?
I'm not perfect.
Abusing me once it too many times, but you do it almost every day.
So he's not arguing about that.
No.
He's just saying he didn't hear the word almost the last time
And he's
he
not
said
going
it.
to... And it doesn't matter if it was almost every day or every other day, because he's not doing it anymore. He made her a promise.
That is true.
So who gives a shit how many times I did it? You're talking about old stuff.
Yeah.
We've already cleared up and established as part of our continuing engagement. That is not absolutely not canceled.
Mm-hmm.
We're still talking, so we're obviously still engaged.
Obviously, we both want to be together.
We want to be together. Look at us. We're talking.
Yeah. It's great.
Not what I want to do, Jamie. It's not the way I want to be with you.
I want to be different.
I don't notice when
It's
I do
funny
it.
how you get to pick at things like I don't do it every day, but when I do that you say when I say all the time I don't mean all the time.
Well,
Funny, right?
no, that's not funny. It's the way I was
Hypocrisy.
raised.
That's how it's raised.
The way I was raised, it's something that's going it's something that's going to take some time to get out of. That
That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Well, it's a habit.
He's still working on it from 2017.
That's it.
It's going to take
Yeah.
me a minute to get out of it.
Well, and then let's not forget Dell left, which really threw him for a loop.
It did. Yeah.
His whole operating system had to get rewritten. So the guy's got reparenting to do. He's got abandonment issues. There was a monkling situation. One time, I don't know if you knew this or not, he doesn't like to brag about it, but the man was just trying to be a hero, just trying to save his brother from walking 28 miles home in the dark and drive him home drunk, and he ended up falling asleep a mile from home drunk and crashed into a house. But no one died. No one died. What about the house for being right there where he was going to fall asleep? That doesn't sound safe.
And he was only a few sips over. He
was a
wasn't
few
even
sips.
really drunk.
And I mean, does it matter that he had a drink in hours and hours and hours, and even after he got pulled over and stuff, he was still over the legal limit? No.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter. Why is it their business?
True. He was just helping his brother out.
Just helping his brother out so he didn't have to walk. And he made it 55 miles before he got into a car accident where no one died. A reminder.
Right.
And we're going to persecute him for that? I like how he brings that up when he at the interrogation. All I ever had was that he's like, all I had before this was an OUI. That was a crazy OU. For that being your only one,
Yes.
you drive off the road into a house?
Yes, I know.
That could have been a fucking disaster. You could have killed people, multiple people. You could have made a house
Absolutely.
explode.
Yeah.
The only thing that ever happened to me was that time I could have, I don't know, killed an entire family and myself.
And my brother, yeah.
Well, no, his brother had already been dropped off safely at home.
No, Roy was in the van.
Roy was...
Roy was in the van, yeah.
Roy was sitting on a cooler of beers, wasn't he?
He had no injuries at all. And meanwhile, Lorne hit his teeth on the steering wheel. That's why he broke his front tooth that needed the repair. Now he's that fat tooth.
Oh, so like the reverse SpongeBob thing, Squidward thing, when he got into an accident and he was hot, but it was
yeah.
It was different for Lorne.
It was it was different for Lorne. And he may have had a concussion as well.
And Roy, I bet the fucking van crashed and Lorne turned around and Roy was gone. Roy was already at home. He just seemed like a fucking gazelle.
Like, fuck this. I'm out.
Just gone.
Yeah. I know the way that he talks about this OUI, it's like he got stopped at a checkpoint randomly.
Yeah.
And, didn't crash into an actual house.
That's a crazy accident. Like a lot of people have never been to a car accident before, and they've never had a DUI OUI before. You have both.
I know.
And driving is your job. That's what you get paid to do.
I know. And he's so bad at it too. Even when he's sober, he's really bad at driving. He passed a school bus one time.
Yeah.
He got demoted because he was speeding in their parking lot.
Well, and then there was that other thing that I don't remember what the fuck he talked about it on the last call. Was it this call where he said he wasn't paying attention? He passed something. Dude, your job is to drive. You should know the rules of the road better than anyone.
I know. Yeah, he passed because there was a wrecker that was backing up to pick up probably a car that had broken down or something. And so he was going around it and he sped up to get around it. So he crossed the double yellow
Nice.
Yeah, that's why he got pulled over. And he's like, what the fuck is that? They have to get their quota. No, you actually were doing a traffic violation. It wasn't that they were sitting there with their radar,
Waiting.
trying to pick people off. Yeah.
Yeah. And he's in like a big ass semi truck, right?
No, I think he was actually in his truck that was not registered.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's their fault.
got
They
in
were
trouble
picking
for
on him.
that. Of course, they have a quota to
They were picking on him.
meet. Yeah.
He's one of those
vulnerable.
people on the body cam videos who are actively resisting arrest and yelling, I ain't even doing nothing.
Yes, I know.
The police are trying to put him in cuffs. They're fighting.
Yeah.
But what? I ain't even do nothing. I
Right.
didn't even do nothing.
Right. Mom. I always love those.
What
when
is
they
your
yell for
badge
mom.
number? What is
Yes.
your badge number?
You're getting sued. I'm suing you.
I know my rights. You ain't even read me my rights. I'm not questioning you. No. I need a sergeant.
Yeah.
You can do it, but I can't.
No, you can. You most certainly can. It's just I don't notice when I do it because it's out of habit for so many years.
Right, sure, shut up.
I'm trying to change that.
You're trying to get her to change that about you by telling you to stop when you do it.
Yeah. Help him get out of pattern.
Lorne, should I be engaged to someone who abuses me?
No, you should be engaged to me. Do it, Lauren. Come on.
Should be engaged to me.
Lorne, should I be engaged to someone who abuses me?
It's almost like Lauren.
Yeah, a little bit.
That is not even a fair question to ask me.
Lorne, should I be engaged to someone who abuses me?
Do it again. Try it again.
That is not a fair question to ask
Lorne,
me.
should I be engaged to someone who abuses me?
If you don't want to be engaged to me, Jamie, then tell me.
Lorne, should I be engaged to someone who abuses me?
No, and I'm trying not to.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
You've said that for 5 months, no.
Jamie, we both have been changing for each other.
What does that mean?
You haven't changed shit.
Well, she
Jesus
doesn't
Christ,
wear
I knew you were
bikinis
gonna-
around anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Always excuses for you and demand to me. That's abuse. How many more months should I be abused?
Give her a rough timeline. Just so she has an idea. You know what I mean? It's only fair.
Yeah.
And I
I'm
swear,
trying to
Lord,
change it. I'm trying to change a lot of things for you and for us.
I swear
Gotta
to
admit
God,
that's
Lorne.
pretty nice. He's trying.
Mm-hmm.
If you promise this or that right now, I will go metal.
Just gonna go metal.
Yeah.
I'm trying to change a lot of things about myself for you and for me.
That's a really
For
good
us.
answer. I like that.
I'm not gonna. It's not something that's gonna come at the snap of a finger.
This is the same fucking conversation every couple weeks.
It doesn't matter what I say. It's not gonna be right.
You know what's funny, Lorne?
There
Larry the
ain't
Cable
nothing
Guy.
funny about this.
The change isn't instant for you, right? Yet you demand it be instant with me. Imagine that.
You've got a point.
Wow.
That's abuse.
You've got a point. But,
Does he agree?
Tell me what.
So
what
again, I ask, how many more months should I be abused? But nothing, Lorne. How many more months should I be abused?
2 weeks.
Well, when are you gonna?
Tops.
Yeah, when are you gonna stop teasing him about Wildo? That's where the answer starts.
I'm not going to abuse you.
Well, yeah, but at the very least, he should give her like an idea of how he's going to phase out the abuse, because it's unrealistic for him to cut cold turkey.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe she's asking for a realistic number. So let's just say the next 3 weeks, the abuse gradually goes down until 0, like when you're trying to cut nicotine.
Okay.
And then if after 3 weeks I'm still abusing you, then you hand me a demerit, and a demerit equals 1 point. When I get to 10 points, we sit down and have a conversation about my behavior, and then we reset at 0 demerits.
Okay. Is the time extended?
No, it just starts over again.
It starts over. Okay.
We've already gone through the 3 weeks. The 3 weeks is done, so everything's fixed. But there are bound to be bumps in the road. You can't expect perfection.
That's true. That's unrealistic.
Yeah, and I hate when you're unrealistic. It really pisses me off.
Mm-hmm.
And it brings me up to a level. Now here we are again. I won demerit.
I'm going to start getting loud.
What's a demerit?
What?
It's like an infraction, like a negative point.
He knows that. He's just messing with you to see if you would woman-splain it to him. Good job. Nice. You took the bait.
Did it work though? Do you understand it now?
I do.
He understood.
He understood all.
He didn't know it already.
He did.
Spare me, you said this last time.
You say spare me all the time, or just about all the time.
Just about.
You didn't want to get caught up in the all the time again.
Often, you say.
Because I have heard it month after month after month after month. Why wouldn't I say spare me?
Because you say it often. When you say spare me, it means you
Because
don't
I have
believe
heard it month after month after month after month. Why wouldn't I say spare me?
Because it would be nice to know that you believe in me a little bit.
Believes in what?
Just believes in him.
In general?
Yeah.
I don't. You have let me down time after time after time. Why wouldn't I say spare me?
Because that's living in the past. One more.
I already told you why.
Why do I have to keep saying this shit?
Jimmy, that's the same thing I could say to you.
Yeah, there we go. Brilliant. Brilliant
It's
return
taking
over
us
the
time
net.
to get out of our habits.
Every time we have this conversation, you have a new excuse as to why you do what you do.
I just told you, I can say the same thing to you.
You keep deflecting and I do tea. I don't. Say what to me, Lorne?
I could ask you, why do I have to... Fucking hell, it's got a fucking question you asked me. Jesus. Why do I have to say this time after time?
Say what?
It's taking us both time to get out of the habits that we've had.
Yeah, shared issue.
Yes.
I haven't had to do anything.
You just told me that. Why should it be any different for you than what it is for me?
What? The fuck are you talking about?
I have to change who I am so your feelings don't get hurt.
Yes.
And I'm in the same boat too.
You aren't changing at all and continue to abuse me.
Yes, I am changing, Jamie.
In what way?
No, you aren't, Lorne.
Yes, I am.
We are having the exact same conversation we had weeks ago. How is that change?
You don't expect that we're gonna have issues every once in a while.
Oh my
They
god.
get further and further away.
You have issues every other day.
Yeah.
They get further and further away. She just said we had this exact same conversation last week.
Mm-hmm.
You don't expect things are going to be perfect, right? He's like, yeah, but the arguments get further and further apart until they no longer exist. It's called giving in and accepting the misery of your relationship. Lots of people do it.
Mm-hmm.
Stockholm syndrome.
Well, you just realize it's not even worth the fucking fight, so who gives a shit?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what Lauren's expecting. Eventually, we'll just get to a point where neither of us care anymore, and we're just emotionless robots going through the motions of our day. Don't you want that?
It's the American dream.
That's not perfect.
Sure is. Well, basically what it comes down to is she's going to stop her bullshit. And if she stops hers, then he's not going to get mad and abuse her.
Well, there won't even be a reason to if she stops her bullshit.
Exactly. Yeah.
He wants to be the loving guy who's going to sing you songs and write you poetry and think of little silly things to do while you're out of the house. Like, go through your underwear to make sure that he can't smell any other men in there. But he can't
he just
focus.
sticks his face in the underwear.
He just puts his face right in there. Make sure he doesn't smell any Brute or English leather or any of the other colognes he's familiar with from his youth. And if you're gonna make him he has to focus on all the other shit, right? Then how is he going to be that guy?
Mm-hmm.
If I'm a landscaper and I'm done. I'm too high to make that continue.
That'll be a couple months. They go away.
No, it hasn't.
They go away the more that we are together.
Go away?
You haven't gone 1 week without a problem, Lorne.
Yes, I have.
No, you haven't, La. Do I need to go down the list again?
Please.
No, I don't want to hear the list again.
It's hurtful.
Yeah.
Right, don't want to be proven wrong again.
No, you proved me wrong. But I don't need to hear it again.
That's
You
what she
can
just
say it if
said.
you want to. It's going to make you feel better.
It's not going to do shit for me.
No,
You
yeah.
made your point to me the first time.
I don't think she did.
No.
Just want to talk out your ass about how much you've changed. You just said it's been weeks since we had a problem. That's a fucking lie.
No, I said a week. I didn't say weeks. I said a week.
That's a fucking lie.
What was the problem that we had?
You've been arguing about this for 2 days.
Yeah. It's still out of the realm of possibility that they've
Well,
argued every
yesterday you
single
had
day.
issues with multiple things.
Right? They're constantly arguing. And this has been 2 days of arguing about the same thing.
Yes.
The turtle and a dildo.
Hmm.
And he's like, but we haven't argued before this. If you're counting the days between your arguments in mere weeks, then there's something wrong with your relationship.
Yeah.
It's not good. You shouldn't be bragging. It's like those people who've been out of jail for 2 months, and their friend, oh, he's doing so good. He hasn't been in jail in 2 months. Bitch, 2 months?
I know.
Slothcat hasn't been to jail in 18 months. You don't see anyone patting him on the back.
Well, they should. Good job.
They should. They really should. You know,
And he got that ice cream truck job. That's impressive. Well, it's hard to get a job as an ex-con.
Driving an ice cream truck in January at 7 p.m.
Yeah, sure. They gave him the shit shift.
It's like being a date stripper.
And what was that? Same thing I've had issues with since it was made.
Since it was made.
It's great I have to prove what I say, but you get to say vague things and not back them up. More hypocrisy.
No, I'm not being hypocritical.
Yes, you are.
No, no, say what you want to say. I'm not going to say I'm perfect and don't say things right and don't do things right all the time. I know I don't.
But you don't need
Okay, Lorne, how is this not hypocritical?
Not hypocritical. I don't know. I don't see how you think it's hypocritical. I know
Lorne, name when I teased you. I don't have to. Lorne, it hasn't been a week since we fought. Name when it happened.
Okay, that was hypocritical. Sorry.
They'll laugh about this one day with their grandchildren.
Yes.
Just a cute little argument.
You're right. It was hypocritical.
I know it was dipshit. See what I have to do all the fucking time.
That's a little mean. Maybe you don't call me dipshit in the future, baby. Honey. I'm just so mad because I want to be with you.
He should start to cry.
That would probably help.
Yeah.
Are you crying, Lauren?
How about yelling at me for wanting to work and then turning it into I need to come see you? That was days ago, but it's been a week. Spare me.
There's no way that I'm going to tell you that I'm not upset about not being able to see you. And I don't blame it on you. I blame it on me because
you're a sex predator.
The position I'm in.
Pretty much the same thing, right?
Yeah.
The position I'm in.
It really upsets me.
You should be upset by it. You did it. You make it worse.
There's
Every right to be
more
upset.
that I would want than to be with you.
Ignore the point and don't accept the wrongdoing. Talk more about your feelings. What's new?
She did kind of call you out on that one.
It's not
Lauren.
what I meant to do.
What?
What I was meaning to do was say that I'm sorry for getting on you about coming up to see me.
If you meant that, you'd have said it, moron.
Take it now.
Sorry I didn't say
No
it
action,
right.
all deflection.
Sorry that I didn't say it right. God, I love you, Jamie.
There we go. That's always brings them back.
Yeah.
A random "I love you."
It's going to soften her right up.
She's only human. Who wouldn't like
I'm really
that?
upset.
Oh.
Me a lot. I can't speak.
There we go.
Nice.
I'm sorry, I love you.
Who cares how Jamie feels? Who cares what this is doing to her? Who cares that I'm abusing her? All that matters is what you feel and what you want.
Now we're talking. Come on, Lauren. More tears.
Is this fake crying so I'll move on?
No. It's not.
You should
Did
probably
you hear the
deny-
You don't deserve
sniffling?
me.
He could at least deny it was fake crying. Is this fake crying? No, it was not. Just say it's not fake crying, Lauren. At least try that. Almost victim.
Sobbing and sniffling.
Yeah, he's a sad guy.
I'm not crying, so you move on.
Crying because I love you.
You don't deserve me.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, just keep going back and forth and doing this.
I deserve someone that's better than me.
I deserve someone that's better than me?
What did he say? Did he say you deserve better
No,
than
no,
someone?
no, no,
Okay.
no. You're not going to ruin this for us, Tiffany. Not
No,
this time.
I not this time, like normal.
Yeah.
You know.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. So I deserve someone that's better than me.
That's what he said. I deserve someone. I deserve you because I deserve someone that's better than me.
Wow. That's great.
And I know he meant that to sound like a romantic thing, or I deserve because you're better than me, so I deserve you because you're better. But like that just sounds. Why would you deserve so? You deserve someone much, much worse. You deserve no one.
That's really funny.
I deserve someone that's better than me. Fucking
Not
silver
you.
And I deserve someone less than me.
Yes. Thank you.
No, you deserve for me to be as good to you as you are to me.
Nice.
Nice save.
I'm trying to get there, Jamie. I'm
Yes.
screwing up along the way, but I'm trying to get there.
You screw up all the fucking time.
But
Do I deserve to be with someone who abuses me just because you think you deserve someone better than you?
Well, yeah.
No. And
Another
that's why
easy
I'm
question.
trying to change myself so I don't do that stuff.
How are you trying? You're not trying to change shit. You told her to tell you when you need to be corrected.
Right.
So how is that you actively trying to do anything? You're putting it on her. If you want me to treat you better, you're going to need to request it every time. So
And even then, I might not listen.
Yeah, I might not, because he told Ramona the same thing. Tell me not to do it, and I won't do it. And he sure as fuck did a lot of things she kept asking him not to do.
You've been saying the same shit for months. When will I see results?
All I can tell you is they're coming.
Be patient.
They're happening even as we speak.
You've been saying that.
What do you want me to say? There's only so many answers I can give you, and I can't tell you now.
Remember what it was last time?
I can't tell you that's going to
Remember
happen
what
right
it was
now.
last
It'll
time?
never happen again.
Remember what it was last time?
No,
Guys, we only have 6 more minutes on this call. So I do need to get to our last sponsor of the evening. And it's staying in the theme of, like just staying in shape and just a general awareness. Tiffany, this is something I really want you to pay attention to, especially.
Okay.
Important, see? Helpful. Look at that. Look at that. Look, see? You can use it for that. It's like Miyagi,
Yeah.
It's exactly that.
And it's the same guy that keeps doing all this stuff.
Well, he's a pervert. Look at that. Look at those kicks. I like this part. Look at this. You can tell it's going to be a serious workout when it starts like this.
Yeah, when it starts like Vogue.
When it starts like this. Ready and act. There we go. There we go.
I'm Gloria Yeager, and welcome to Aerobic Self-Defense. Aerobic Self-Defense develops endurance, strengthens the heart, trims the waistline, and most important, it can save your life. Come on, everybody, let's work out.
Yep.
Here we go.
Nice.
The guy had leg warmers on, and that's how you know you're gonna get fucked up. The dude wants to fight you, and he's wearing leg warmers. It's because he doesn't give a shit. He's gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
There's a gun in there.
This it's a gun warmer.
It's a gun warmer.
He's looking for trouble. He's dressed like that. He's looking for some trouble.
I don't know. It's probably the same answer. But I can't tell you that it's going to happen right now and it never happen again. All I can tell you is I'm trying.
Working on it.
Trying to not get frustrated.
The only issue I have is that number, and now it's gone, and it will only be good from here on out. I'm changing and you'll see it. Remember that?
Yes, and I know you.
Remember what I said?
Something stupid, probably.
I said yeah until the next issue. What did you say?
Probably said there isn't going to be a next one.
And then what happened?
And I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that because we're in a relationship. And it happens.
Constant verbal abuse doesn't happen in healthy relationships. So I have to just accept being abused until you decide to change?
No, because I'm changing. I am changing.
You aren't.
Yes, I am.
Take it back, you bitch.
I just proved you aren't.
Why? Because this happened a couple of weeks ago?
She said it was a week.
Yes.
Before that, it was kind of every other day. So I guess somewhere along the way, I'm changing. Because it went from every...
There
no,
it is.
Lauren.
Wow.
He's
Before
gaining
the-
experience points.
Well, I guess I have changed. He said that like he's a prosecutor and he just won the case. So I mean, it sounds to me like I have been changing. I rest my case, Your Honor. You're not winning, Lauren.
Every other day to a couple of
Oh
weeks.
shit the fuck yo.
Well,
Well, what are your words?
Lorne, shut the fuck up, seriously, that is such stupid childish mentality.
Jamie, I am changing. I know I'm changing. I know that I'm getting better at dealing with everything.
You've been yelling for 2 days about a turtle and panties.
Yeah, it's not changing. That's crazy.
2 days.
To say that after so long.
Yeah.
Talking about the
Ran
same
into
thing.
a problem that I just
The only
couldn't help
change he
it.
makes every day is
When
he becomes
someone-
a slightly older pedophile with each passing day. That's the change.
That's the only guarantee. That's all he has in life.
Is abused, does it make it less hurtful because they don't do it every day, it's only every other day?
No, it doesn't.
That was a few weeks.
Then why do you keep saying that like it's something to be proud of?
Tell it that you're a pedophile.
Because I'm proud of myself for changing.
What?
You haven't.
He's proud of himself.
Because I know I'm getting there.
You haven't.
Is it less
Do I
hurtful?
need to explain it again?
Please.
Is it less hurtful that you
Do
call
I
me
need
silly
to
and
explain it again?
Oh, there we
Don't do
go.
that.
Hold on. Lauren's about to prove how much better he is by deflecting again. He'll show you, you stupid bitch.
You call me silly.
Yeah. Is that less hurtful? I could point out right now that you call me silly and stupid and how childish, but I'm not going to do that because I'm better and I'm getting better. And this is the first time though that he's mentioned getting better, right? This hasn't been something that he's been harping on for these 2 days of calls. Just now he's insisting that he's getting better because she pointed out that he used to do this every other day. And then she said that he just did this again last week. So he's like, well, I used to be every other day. Now it's last week. I don't recognize it because I'm just abusive. So this is just my behavior. But it sounds to me like I am getting better.
Yeah.
So
You know it too.
You see it. You witness it.
You feel it.
Behold the awesome power of not being abused daily.
Mm-hmm.
Is it less
When
hurtful
someone
that
is abused, does it make it less hurtful because they don't do it every day, it's only every other day?
no? But is it less hurtful when you call me silly
Are you still
and
Andy?
go on? Gee, why didn't you not give me my turn to say something?
How come I don't get to complain?
Why is it? How can it be less hurtful when you blow off something that I say?
Because you are deflecting.
What am I deflecting on, Jamie?
You do it too.
Are you still abusive?
As of today, no.
Yeah.
I was today.
Are you still abusive?
I was today, and I'm sorry.
Not after. As of 4 p.m. today, no.
I know that doesn't take away the hurt.
What about yesterday?
Yesterday was where it started hurting.
What about the day before?
It was where it started hurting.
He wants the
The
hurt
day
to
before
stop.
we were fine.
Yeah. The day before we were good.
No, we weren't.
What happened the day before that?
You yelled at me that night.
What did I yell at you for?
What does that matter?
Well, because I don't remember yelling at you.
No, refresh my memory, please.
That's fine, I do.
What did I yell at you about?
Yeah, yell at her until she tells you.
No, I don't have to give examples, you don't.
No, it's true, you don't have to.
So again, you want to look less bad by saying just today, but you have been the past few.
Correct.
No, I'm not going to say I look good when
Are you
when
still abusive?
I have been, yes. I'm not going to say that I haven't been abusive, verbally abusive, and mentally abusive.
Well, it's the only kind you
My
can
own
be right now.
selfishness.
Right.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to change it.
Should I be with an abusive?
You've been as abusive as possible for the access you have to her,
Mm-hmm.
which is just abusive mentally, and you can yell at her and you can call her names.
Mm-hmm.
You can't beat her because you're not in the same room. But if you were, I used to think that Lauren would not be that guy. I thought that he would only be the guy who's yelling and screaming, but after seeing some of the rage in these calls where he's completely alcohol free, he would hit a woman.
Mm-hmm.
And it wouldn't be his fault though. She would be her, why did you get me that mad?
Yeah, it's just because he's frustrated and he has to get
Yeah.
that out, and she keeps teasing him.
And he would cry. I'm so fucking
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh,
I can't
yeah.
believe I did that to you.
I know. I was raised by my mom.
I knew better. Dale. Something about Dale. Had never seen Dale and his mom like successfully navigate relationships or sex. So it stunted him in all ways. I never saw them bang. I never saw them make up. I don't even know what's up or down.
I know. Yeah, he would definitely be a crier after something like that.
Yeah, it hurt him more than it hurt you.
Yes, he doesn't want to treat her like that.
Can't believe I can't believe I did that to you, and I can't believe you let me treat you like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's really the takeaway here.
Hey, but he's
why would you allow
gaining
that?
experience points.
He did, yeah.
And he's doing it less and less every week.
And sometimes we have a reset. Sometimes we get right back to that every other day thing.
Mm-hmm.
But all I need you to do is point out, hey, we're back at that every other day thing, and then I'll taper it down again. The point is, there's going to be a lot of work on your end if you want me to not abuse you. And isn't that what a relationship's all about?
Yes.
Jamie, that is not a fair question to ask me.
It's very fair.
She asked him again if
What do you want me to say?
he's abusive.
If he's abusive?
Yeah.
I'm saying it's not a fair question to ask
Right.
because he was just abusive today.
Yeah.
So there's only one way to answer that, which will be yes, but he's not abusive. He was just abusive in that one scenario today.
Right.
So it's a trick question.
Being kind of demanding there, aren't you?
Oh,
Yes or no?
that's a little abusive to me.
No, you shouldn't, and I'm trying to change it.
Bye.
Oh, no.
Wow. I love you too, Boo. I'm gonna make you proud of me.
The preceding announcement has been.
Wow. Before we get to Slothcat and Pals, the segment we missed last week, we do need to finish out this.
Hi, I'm Gloria Yeager, and welcome to Aerobic Self-Defense. It can save
You
your
gotta actually
life.
learn it.
Come on, everybody, let's work out. Come on, have a sip. Come on.
Striking the man in the groin as he attacks you from the rear.
It helps if they're doing it with you.
Used for a rear attack.
If they're standing exactly where they need to for you to
Look at this
swing
one, though.
blindly.
Butting, used in aerobic self-defense, is to escape from a rear attack. When you butt, make sure that you keep your knees bent and you lean forward.
Okay.
It can also be done to the groin. As you swing to hit, this is used to escape both from a rear attack or a front attack.
Oh,
that
man.
was great. Let's take a look at a dramatization.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Oh, yeah.
I'm smoking a cigarette. Hey, Tiffany, can I get a ride home? Oh. Where was the aerobics?
Smashing my
I
ball.
know. Yeah.
Look at that.
No. The next technique we'll do is called slapping.
Slapping is used for front attack. And you can
Does she have
slap
to explain what a
somebody
slap is?
in the ear,
Yeah.
They didn't grow up in a
temple,
black house.
eyes, nose,
Oh, these are all the
kidneys,
places.
groin.
A kidney slap?
Kidney. Calling it a stun attack is a bit overselling it.
Around the waist from the rear.
Ready?
Very slowly. Oh! As you've just seen, aerobic self-defense will immediately disable an attacker.
The physical results from a daily workout are immediate, tangible, and visible. And be careful.
I don't know if that was better or worse than dazzle dancing, but the Lockharts put a lot of money into some stupid shit.
Well, this was more stupid because dazzle dancing is just dancing. And now it's time for Slothcat and Pals.
Last time in our story, I do believe I was coming out of the forest or something like that. Well, yeah, see, I made it through that forest. You feels me? And in that forest, I found a house that was like in a hill, kind of like a hobbit house. And I went in that hobbit house. Do you know what I found in that hobbit house?
What was there?
I found a onesie. Join us next time for the next part of the Slothcat and Pals story.
That's it.
It's going to be thrilling. It's going to be thrilling, I'm telling you.
That's all you need. That's all you need for today. TLI. You already got too much as it was. Last week was one sentence, so.
I say, this must be Frankie and Johnny at St. Claude and Franklin, home of the easiest credit men in town.
Newlyweds? Bankrupt on Social Security? When the others say no, we say yes.
Let them have it with no problem.
Man, I've been everywhere. Everywhere I go, they say no credit, no deal. I need some credit now.
You come to the right store, baby. See the special man. Let them have it.
Yeah, you're right.
I say. Who say I say? Frankie say I say. When all the other stores says no, Frankie says yes. See the special man. Let them have it with no problem. Come see Frankie and Johnny, the easiest credit store in town. And we've got 30 years of making your bad credit good.
I got the credit.
I say, when you buy from me, you get chicken box free.
Right now, Frankie and Johnny's is going to let you have a free 10 or 5-piece chicken box.
Tastes like mama.
Oh, we're doing closing arguments.
Oh, closing arguments. Yeah, then I'll do the defense.
All right. What I would like to know, I'd like to hear arguments was Lorne in the right to get mad about Wildo after 3 days? Is Lorne in the right? Tiffany, I think you should start with the prosecution. Slothcat, of course, you'll be the judge.
So do we have a jury this time?
I'll be the jury.
You'll be the jury? Okay. Gentlemen of the jury.
But the jury can't be overruled.
Gentlemen of the jury, the question before you is, should Lorne still be angry about the Wildo after 3 days? And the answer is no. He should not be angry about the Wildo after 3 days. He should be a grown-up. He should be mature. And he should leave the relationship. And by leaving the relationship, I mean he should go to prison because he's guilty. Thank you.
The jury has a question for the... The jury has a question. What is the crime that he would be guilty of that would necessitate him going back to prison?
For being abusive, for breaking probation, for wanting to have naked photos sent to him. You've heard all of this evidence, by the way. You should have been taking notes. So there's that. And also he was wanting to have phone sex with her. There's a lot. So he is guilty. Send him to prison. Thank you.
Okay, well, the jury's just thinking that might be a little outside the scope of the question that was asked. Maybe a bit of a
Jury,
reach.
we're gonna hold you in contempt if you keep it up.
All right, and on the defense, TLI, bring it home.
Oh yeah. So here's the question I'd ask the gentleman of the jury. Think about the woman of your dreams, right? And now think about someone lovingly crafting a statue, every fold and crevice of someone else's penis, and the woman of your dreams just absolutely going to town on herself with it.
Wow.
I want you to think about that, jury, and I want you to tell me that'd be cool with you. I want you to tell me that you'd be okay with that. And I think that's all I have to say. Lorne Armstrong did nothing wrong here. He should have been angrier. He should have yelled louder. He should have had a few drinks. He deserved them.
The jury
defense,
has a question for the defense.
Yeah, what's up?
Where'd you get that amazing shirt? You look fantastic.
Joseph A. Banks.
Thank you. The jury has no further questions for the defense, who they believe did an amazing job.
Thank you so much.
Judge,
God bless America.
I object. Clearly, these two are in cahoots.
Listen, I never met this man in my life. He's a jury of someone's peers, not mine. I don't know this guy.
Jury of a peer who just happens to like a nice sleeveless shirt. I think it's a smart.
And that's what I will in court. Because I'm strong as hell, and so is my case.
That's inappropriate.
Objection, overruled, toxic masculinity.
It would have been objectionable if I'd oiled them, but I didn't because
he didn't. He's a classy person. I can tell that as the jury. Judge, please deliver your sentence because that's how it works in court.
Hey, I give you this. This is some good arguments, Mr. TLI. Hey, it's a great argument you have right there. Tiffany, as always, great argument. But unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go with Tiffany on this. I
knew it.
A rule in that favor. Lock TLI up in Westmost.
What the fuck?
Tiffany deserves a Starbucks drink of some sort.
Oh, nice.
The end.
All right. Well, TLI, it's another loss in court for you.
Wow. And a prison sentence. Unexpected prison sentence. They can do that in court too. Just kind of surprise you with one of those.
Yeah.
The maritime court. So
yeah. When I get out, I only have one name on my list. So
Oh, Tiffany, can you do your sign off?
What is my sign off?
Take your dusty black asses to bed.
Nope. That is for Slothcat to say.
All right, TLI, go on. Tell everyone to take their dusty black asses to bed.
Should I just do my own outro? Do I have to do that one?
I think. Well, how about let's do this? Do that outro and then do your own outro after it.
How about I don't say the bad one and then I just say.
Well, which one is it that you don't want to say? Just so we can.
I don't want to
clear.
say that the one that you said about the dusty
I need you to say
asses. Yeah.
I need you to say it, or I don't know what you're talking. I said several.
I'm not sure. I mean, you just said it. I'm just going to say mine. Good night and arrivederci.
Slothcat.
Take y'all dusty black ass to bed. I hope when you clap your hands, dust just flies in the air.
Thank you, Tiffany.
Stay tuned, because Stairway to Stardom is next with Frank Massey.
Down in the fields of Jamaica, I roll a joint from half a gram of ganja. I feel right, my brain is uptight. You never know if I sleep tonight. Hey man, hey man, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when you run out of ganja? Hey man, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when you run out of ganja? Go smoke, have a good time. The smoke messed up as we wrote this rhyme. As we walk down the ganja fields, we see some dry banana peels. Hey man, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when you run out of ganja? Hey man, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they run out of ganja? Hey man, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when you run out of ganja? Hey man, what you gonna do when you run out of ganja? Ganja, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when you run out of ganja? Ganja, what you gonna